Hi guys, it's been a while. Um, quite frankly, I don't know where to begin or what to say in this video, if it's even my place to be doing this. I felt like I needed to get a message across, and it's kind of a message that I don't think I'd be able to get across on Twitch. Um, so obviously I said I was done with YouTube, but I guess at this point we all know that I can't stay away forever, even if I'm not uploading on a regular basis anymore. Um, but really, I wanted to talk to basically the people of the United States. So, people that have been following me for a while obviously know that I'm not a resident of the USA. I live in Ontario, Canada. I've been raised here since I was little, and it's basically a part of who I am. Canada and the United States are really similar in regards to the way they are and the way they function. The way we got a democratic government, we've got basically a lot of things we have are the same. And we're also good friends with the USA. We're neighbors, for crying out loud. I wanted to talk about gun control. Just basically the idea of it. So, the term gun control, when it's brought up, I know immediately angers some and immediately makes some happy. It's really a line that's divided between two sides of what people's stance on it, I guess. And I just wanted to talk. So obviously everyone knows about the school shooting that went down in Kentucky last week, and we all know how terrible, how much of a tragedy that was. It didn't even happen in my country, and we still heard about it, and my thoughts and prayers go to everyone involved, the families, the children, the teachers. It was just a terrible event, and I want to think of the topic of gun control because I want to say something. Like I said, the US and Canada, we're not so different from each other, aside from that we live in igloos. But the one thing that always stands out between the two countries is we have very strict gun laws. So basically, you can only own a gun for hunting purposes, or if you're a police officer, or if you are a security guard. Only those type of people have the rights to bear arms. You can't just walk in. We don't have gun stores down every street. It's much harder to get a gun license, and honestly, I think, and rightfully so. And because of these strict laws that we have on guns, very rarely, if ever, do you ever hear of any massacres in Canada. There's all my time living here, there's been some, don't get me wrong, there has been some. I'm not going to say that we're entirely better than the US. We are not. We have had some incidents, but we don't have that many. We have very few. It's very rare to hear of a shooting in Canada. I'm just saying, I know maybe nothing will come of this, but I really think that the US and a lot of my friends from the US should really consider changing some of those gun laws. I know that you guys really like to go to your Second Amendment, and because you have the right to bear arms, but times change, really, they do. I mean, they made that amendment at the time when people were fighting the Civil War, where people were using muskets to fire, took a whole minute to load one, just to shoot someone. Times have changed. I understand people want to do that, but Canada, we've even changed parts of our amendments. We've changed laws before. Sometimes laws need to be changed for the greater good. And I think if you guys took a page out of our book in Canada, eventually you'd find that these massacres they'd really stop. Like, not entirely, but they'd go down in how many. There wouldn't be as much. There wouldn't be as much shootings. There wouldn't be as much anything. You wouldn't have to send your children to school in fear that your school will be the next one to be shot up. People saying to arm kids or arm anyone in the school won't help anything, and that would just lead to more death. I really implore the people of the United States to consider this, because this is a very serious thing. No one wants anyone else to be hurt. There's no such thing as blaming people. It's the gun, and that's the fact of the matter. Anyone who has access to a gun feels like they have a certain amount of power to it, and I know I'm all over the place right now, but that's just, it's like, it's not only affected these people. Like, nobody wants a massacre like this or a tragedy like this to occur, and I'm just giving my opinion that I think you guys should really consider this, and hopefully one day make a change for the better. Because what's more important, the Second Amendment or saving lives, really, is what it comes down to. If you guys were more lenient on your gun laws like we are here in Canada, I can guarantee you would see a difference over the first couple of months. There's obviously going to be people that don't agree with it. Every single topic, doesn't matter what it is, always has two sides to it, those for it and those against it. But eventually people will come to realize that this is for the good. It's not bad. It's for the good. I don't know what else to say. I don't want to really carry on. I think I got my message through. This is a topic I wanted to really avoid because it's something that I dove into when I was that Crimson guy, and it's kind of something I promised myself that I keep hidden away. I didn't want to start up anything with anybody, and I had to give my thoughts here. I had to. So that's all I have to say on the matter. So whether you agree, disagree, it is what it is. I just want to give my opinion because everyone's entitled to one of those. Thank you to everyone for watching this, and I hope you have a great day. See you guys.